Now 2nd and 5. To throw, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, back in. Hey, what's up?
Throwing here is May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Henderson running straight ahead. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, May with it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Hey, here goes up. Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Okay,
Loving
right.
the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Ready, ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs to about the 48-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
10.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on, set, ready.
Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Love, they go play action now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Love wants to shift things around.
Drill green. Set, hut.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always wanted to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
Let's go now. Blue, 30, yellow, go. 6, mega. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, come with me, come with me.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Hey, what's up?
To the air, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Let's kick it.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively, play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20. Right?
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, here goes up. Hey, what's up? Torpedo!
They'll throw with May. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
On first down, it's Henderson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, 40 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Okay, ready?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set, huh?
To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Right, 60. Striker, 3, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Throwing. Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Ready, break.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Five, 97. Green Jack. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. That is caught. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 45 yards. And the Packers Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. From the shotgun, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
It's second down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Yes, sir. Eddie, what's up?
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Looking to throw. May. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Yellow. Set. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Okay, 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Red 38. Set.
Play action this time with Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Okay, ready?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Yellow 22. Set.
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Got it? Come on, set. Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Come on. Ready?
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Black shot. Green jack. Yellow, go. Needle blue. Check up, check white. Black, blue, yellow, hut, hut.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into space at the 45. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New England.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the ball.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they have regained the lead. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Ready.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Jennings. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Okay.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Got it. Ready.
Level sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Come on, drill. 52. 52, blue. Slice. 92. Check. Pick. Opposite. Green.
There's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's Jacobs. No signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Black. 95. Shot. 17. Set. Hut.
Play fake. Here's Love. Under pressure now. He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, 33. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Milton Williams providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
On for the Packer field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 67 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And the Patriot first down.
Good start. Hey, what's up? No fucking in here, man. Here.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9. At the Packers' 43-yard line.
Good fight, nasty. Hey, what's up?
To the air, May. He's going to look downfield for Henry. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 43 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead here this third quarter. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Golden now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. But they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
A give to Gibson running right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Defensively, you give up the big chunk play there on the ground. Now they really have to bow up.
They certainly do, but I know how offensive linemen think. They don't care that...
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down.
Here we go. Set, smash, red. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Love. That's to Kraft for tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in by Golden. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
To throw now, here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Ready, red, drill, 52, yellow, 22.
Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Right, come on,
Love, he's going to change the play here.
White, white.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Ready?
To the air again, Love. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time, second goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ready.
Love will sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go now.
Packers will set up for the
43
2-point
rail.
conversion.
Black swap, blue, check. Hut.
They're going to try and run for it. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
25.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
They'll throw with May. Completes it to Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
From the gun on third down is May. And it is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 28 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Hey, what's that?
Again, it's Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw, May. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a...
Here's 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Down. Ready.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd down.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Slide blue. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Watson making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Love. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. 10 seconds.
Now Love going to change things up. to throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
Trouble, 38. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
White,
will set up for the
yellow,
two-point
red,
conversion.
cycle. Rail, yellow. Ready?
Love. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Football, and the Packers pick it up. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
52 blue. Needle blue. Drill green. Set.
Here's Love. And this is caught that they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Hey, what's up?
He's back to throw. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. comes second down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stand your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Crazy. Five. Hey, come on with me. Crazy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And away we go from Wisconsin. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set.
Love from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On the double.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set, hut. Hey, yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
22 needle. Green jack.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Spike 60. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Down. Blue. Smash. Red. Check. Smash. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Takes it in at the 26. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Ewers. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
19 Tiger. Go, Reed, go.
A-Chan again on 2nd. He's going to be hauled down to the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
A-Chan goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Trying again with A-Chan. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
2 drives and both of them ending in points, you don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52, set, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
Good for the Packers. First down.
Kicks the handoff now low. He beams one deep right side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Chan on the toss right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Escapes the pocket. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now to kick this away. Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down.
Let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 10-yard
Watch out
line.
now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ready?
3rd and long. Here's Love. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
A return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, Ewers. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now it's Ewers. On the move, headed right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Ewers pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
Down at the 43-yard
Miss
line.
Ray.
A 7-yard pickup.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Packers first down.
From the pistol, here's Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dante Trader with the pick. And the Dolphins will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Play action, Ewers. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Thanks.
Love now off the play action. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check pink. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air with Love. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Claws red. Ready?
Love now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Set. Yellow, 43. Black shot. Drill green. Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Waller with the catch. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. And the Dolphins.
He's going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Here's Love to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
Faster, faster.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And the Packers.
43 rail.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Love with it on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Black. 52 blue. Watch red. Cycle. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Let's go.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
3-3.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Sticking in the air. Love. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Okay, right.
Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we set.
Play fake. It's Love. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. Whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like a quarterback.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
On the ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McManus sends it through. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Things going well so far. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. On the shotgun, Ewers. Finds him over the middle. And dodged the tackle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down run from H.N. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
18 Cardinals, go!
Here's now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as the QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now low. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down, big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Let's go. Red clock, 10. 6.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Blitz is there, and he goes down.
On the ball. On the ball.
So the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Watch out now. 50, Fury. Spike, 60. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Getting out to his left. Got his man. It's Golden. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Working quickly here.
No gain on
On a sneak, it's long. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. With the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers lobs this deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. False start makes this 3rd down and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action, Ewers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Completed to his running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. Second down now, 7 to go. Stick with A-Champ. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third and long for him here. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. Love. Oh, him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Watch
A loss
out,
of
50
7
Fury.
brings up second and 17 at the
Right through.
15-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Packers
Strike.
first
Check
down.
striking.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here's Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Down. Hut.
Loves to throw again. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Here we go. Set. Blue strip. Red 38. Hey, check mega. Claw 10. Go pink. smash, red. Shot, 17. Set, cut.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
From the shotgun, it's yours. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. They did it! He made the interception! Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
Trouble, 38. Green Jack.
Play fake, it's Love. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
Man in motion here.
Yellow, 22. White, white. Set, cut.
Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The ball heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of midfield logo. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Try the middle with Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Cowboy!
It's a design boot. Is made down the right sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Love now, off the play action. Buying some time left. Now he's throwing deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Working quickly here.
Yellow, line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard
Fight,
loss.
97.
Up 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers got to score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Flush down now to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they... Turn it over on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's out in the clear. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Cali! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bring it. Let's go.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but... Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
40, Packers 24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Smash, red. Go pink. Blue striker. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Black shot. Ready?
To the air with Love. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Drill green.
Throwing now. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
On the set.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Here we go. Red, yellow, 60 red, red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Now to throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On the jump.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Hiking 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over. It's 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Set, hut.
Back to the air. Love. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
It's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, check, set, ready. 50, green. Set.
Once more, it's Love. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Play action, Ewers. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this two-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer. Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.